Morning, folks.
Morning.
It's not lovely weather, but it's not raining, so
It's drizzling.
it'll come as no surprise to anyone who saw our video last week that we're going to try and do a little bit more of this while it isn't raining. So we've pulled out quite a bit of deadwood from the ground this morning, and then Darren is going to just try and mulch down some of these brambles a bit more so that we can get in here.
Just trim it down, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, there's a dead branch that needs to come down in there.
Yeah.
And then hopefully we can kind of start chipping away.
We can see the trees a bit better then, and there's a lot of dead wood on the trees, isn't there?
Yeah, there's a lot of dead wood on the trees.
A lot of dead wood once you start looking.
But what we're hoping is that we can get a nice square area up against those trees.
Yeah.
So we can put the fence in, and then this whole area then will become the run for the chickens. So we'll probably just put you on a little bit of a time lapse and get cracking.
So just about to put you on time lapse to start trimming all the brambles behind us over here, and started up the strimmer as I normally do, and the throttle linkage seems to have come off. I've got no throttle here at all at the moment, so just thought I'd show you quickly on-site repairs that we have to do. And you think you can just crack on with the job and all that, but as I say, sometimes things just flag up that you've just got to get on with and sort out. So I'm just going to take it all to bits here. Hopefully it's just this end here which make it nice and simple. If not, I've just got to take the handle off on the actual handlebars to hopefully just reconnect the throttle linkage. Joys of garden machinery. Just lift the cowling off. Yeah, so the throttle linkage has just come off. I don't know if we can just pan down and have a look and show people what I'm doing. So basically this little linkage here, as you can see there, that's the throttle cable. It's come off the actual linkage in here. So this is sprung loaded, which actually loads onto the butterfly of the carburetor. And it just sits in like a groove. I don't know if I can do it while we're on camera. There we go. And it just occasionally pops out. So they're always a little bit slack. You don't want them too tight because obviously as soon as you start the engine up, you're going to have a little bit of revs going, so you always want them to slightly slack, so the actual lug inside the actual sprung loaded arm there is just literally just got to pull in a tiny bit before it actually accelerates, else you will find that as soon as you start it up you'll be revving away. So yeah, that's that done. At least it was a nice simple one. Let's put that, make sure it's in there properly. Perfect. Cowling back on. Screws back in.
Hi guys, so yesterday you'll see on a bit of the time lapse that we started to continue clearing the area just opposite our barn. It started raining pretty heavy yesterday afternoon, so we weren't able to film it, but we did still crack on with doing some of the work.
I got soaked, didn't I?
Yeah.
I got soaked.
We're getting soaked now.
I'm getting soaked now, it's raining again.
Yeah. So we managed to clear one whole side. So this is the area where the chickens are going to be, but we managed to clear all the brambles and things.
And the fallen dead trees that were attached to obviously the trees at the moment.
Yeah, but they are trees that do reshoot, so we are hoping that it will start to get a little bit thicker again. As you can see on this one here, it's got
there's lots of shoots
of new shoots coming here, so we're hoping that the rest of them will also do the same. But we really love how open this area is now. We can see all the way through into the field now, which is just lovely, and it really creates this open space feeling.
You already forget, don't you, like quickly. We were just saying just now, clearing up before we came on camera, that you don't realise how quickly you forget on how overgrown this was, wasn't it, really?
Yeah.
You know, you just like plod along day after day, and I'm sure other people that do this exactly the same. You sort of get carried away until you actually look at a photo or an image. You're laughing at my trousers. Jay's laughing at my waterproofs.
He tucks them in, he tucks his jumper in.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Funny.
There we go. Is that better?
Yeah.
You know, I'm getting old. I need my comforts. You know, it keeps me warm. So, but no, you just forget on how overgrown it was, how many dead trees were in here, and all that. The brambles again, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And it's yeah.
So all of the wood that we've taken out is in this pile right behind Darren now.
Yeah.
And then what we'll do is we'll chip it up and we'll put a nice thick layer on this bit.
Yeah.
In preparation for the chickens.
They're going to be very lucky chickens, aren't they, to be honest? It's a
Yeah.
huge area. We were saying, do we put chickens or do we put a tennis court? Because it is literally the size of a tennis court.
It is the size of a tennis court.
Yeah, if not a tiny bit bigger, to be honest.
Yeah.
But,
My vote's for chickens.
Yeah.
I think Tom's vote for chickens will be as well, because he loves eggs.
So obviously the next thing will be to clear this outside. We'll be slowly going through. There's a lot of dead wood inside this area here.
Yeah, we won't be able to do this for a little while now because we've got some pretty horrendous
It's like a storm coming through tomorrow,
winds and rain coming.
Yeah. So yeah, we're going to clear all this area. All the wall and that has gone. And you point it there, Jade. All the walls. You can see where an old tree used to be here. It's just absolutely hollowed out. It's pulled all the wall down, so this whole corner needs pulling right down, and we'll rebuild it to a nice dry stone wall again.
Yeah, but what's really nice is there's this nice little gap that goes up to, I don't know if you can see the blue.
So I stand in here and you can see up there, this is where the
veg garden is going to be.
Let's say there's still a lot of clearing. I don't know if we'll put a gate here or just leave it as a walkway.
Well, I think it'll probably just have to be a walkway, because if you imagine this area is going to look like this.
Yeah,
so all these brambles and things will go, so it's just going to be open.
Yeah.
But it does mean that it'll be nice and easy when we've got all our, all our vegetable scraps
yeah,
for the
exactly.
chickens. It's easy to bring it down.
Yeah, because this wall's going to go back probably it's pushed out probably about that much.
Yeah.
So it'll go right back in, and probably keep this tree because that's got lovely.
And then just then we need to start working on this wall here. It's got lots of brambles and things, so we're going to clear it right back to the wall.
Yeah, because it goes.
And all of these flowers and things and bushes, they have actually overgrown from the walled garden, so we'll probably be what's the word for it, cutting them back.
Cutting it all right back.
Cut it back hard, because it's quite like, even the fuchsias, which are lovely,
they've just been left to grow and grow, and they're getting woody, so they need a real hard prune back. We'll cut them right down, probably a couple of feet off the ground, to be honest. just so they can come up nice and fresh. So it actually looks like a shrub rather than a massive tree growing in the garden.
Yeah.
So it's going to look quite open for a bit. We were saying that the other day, weren't we? It's going to look quite open, but as I said earlier or in the previous video, that we want to then put some trees that we want, don't we?
Yeah.
You know, we're talking like you were talking
Maples
about
and acers and
things like that.
Add a bit of varied colour to the vast amount of green that's
yeah,
here.
exactly. Yeah, it's something that's not going to go mad, isn't it? Self-seed everywhere, but yeah, it's what it is. It just needed a massive cultivation, really, didn't it? And
yeah,
and we're still going.
Yeah, we didn't think this area would take quite as long as it has, but
no.
What we've been left with, we're really happy with.
Yeah, looking
and
really
hopefully
nice.
This area will look the same, and then it's then just starting on the other side. So that's where the fir trees are in the distance. They kind of end here, and then we've got real thick overgrowth in there that needs to be worked on. We've been saving that for last, I think, haven't we? I think we've said in a previous video we're not really looking forward to doing that because it is really thick, isn't it?
We're hoping a lot of you are going to say, we'll come and help you for a week.
Yeah, feel free to pop by and give us a hand.
Yeah. Jade and her fantastic baking and all that. You
I'll
you'll be
make
well
some
looked
really
after.
good flapjacks.
Yeah, you'll be well looked after if you're more than happy to come and pitch a tent up in this lovely Irish weather.
Yeah, with the 55 mile an hour winds and the 38 mil of rain coming tomorrow,
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll get a lot of uptake on that.
Yeah, but yeah, the offer's there. We can supply gloves.
So as the weather is pretty bad for the rest of the week, we will be working away in the house. So not really exciting stuff. It is pulling off.
Then we're chipping some of the render off inside, aren't we? So
inside. So
we'll take you inside to show you a bit of that.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just this horrible weather at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah. So we'll pick up with that and start with that tomorrow. Hi guys, today we are back in the cottage. We've got some pretty horrendous weather today, so we are just going to try and spend some time. We've got a couple of hours where we want to try and chip off some more off this wall. So I've chipped this bit already, just for our engineer to have a look at it. I thought it looked pretty bad, but he said that that's actually in really good condition.
He was like, that's a really good one.
That's a really good wall. So that's good. That's good to know.
Yeah.
So we are just going to try and crack on, and
we've just got to start getting the render down from the whole house, haven't we?
Yeah. So just sort of see where we get to today, and hopefully we'll be able to. I mean, that took me a couple of hours to do, to be fair. So I'm not sure how much we're going to get done, but we'll see.
It's not exactly the most exciting thing, is it?
No, but we'll put you on time lapse.
Yeah, for us doing it and you watching.
Yeah, but it's a job that's got to be done throughout the whole cottage, so you're going to have to bear with this while we do have to spend the time doing it.
We might get Jade singing.
You don't want to hear my singing, it's worse than Darren's.
What do you mean worse than mine? Oh yeah, that's a good thing, isn't it? Yeah. I thought you were having the right insult.
So we'll stick you on time lapse and we'll see what we can get done today.
Yeah.
managed to clear some of this wall here, but we've got a bit of rubble which is stopping us from getting the render off at the bottom here. So we are just going to shovel it up, having taken a good tip from watching Building the Nest Ireland. Nick and Lisa over there, they're not very far from us. We're on a similar journey to what we are.
Yeah.
They gave us a massive shout out last week, so thank you very much.
Yeah,
we appreciate that.
Yeah.
They did say that they think that we've got a slightly harder job because our house is bigger. However, I think they're the ones with the harder job.
I don't know, after chipping this away for the last hour or so, I'm like, oh.
Their cottage is in a little further disrepair than ours. So I think they've got their work cut out, but they've been doing lots of this chipping away as well. And
it's going to be lovely when they do it. And I don't know if anyone's who's not following in, you'll see in one of their previous episodes they've shown some plans on that. And yeah, they've got great ideas there. So yeah, great people to go and follow if you're not following at the moment.
Yeah, I'll put a little thing up in the bottom corner here if you don't follow them, so you know what to look for. So what we're going to do, the tip from Nick and Lisa, is shovel up all this rubble and make a pathway from the yard area down to our barn. It's quite grassy and a bit muddy at the moment. We've got a lot of rain forecasted, so if we can sort of make a pathway if we can make a pathway that saves our feet getting so muddy, then we're all for that.
Just makes it,
yeah. So
and it utilises it, doesn't it? Sort of recycles it in a way that
it does.
You know, it can be used.
Yeah. So we're just gonna get on with that. I'm gonna get Darren to shovel it up. Darren's the muscles.
The muscles. I don't feel very muscly at the moment. Always protection.
Is that an advert for masks?
Don't forget to protect yourself.
That's the start of our Nick and Lisa path. So we're losing daylight now. We're going to have to start calling it a day, I think.
Yeah. It's been hard, hasn't it?
Yeah, the bottom 18 inches roughly of this wall was, we think it was cement. It was very, very hard to pull it off. We think at some point, obviously you can see the mould in the corner. We think at some point that mould had come in and they'd taken the bottom part of it off and
just repaired
it
in a bodge way.
Yeah. So the bottom half actually was pretty hard going and probably took just as long to pull off as the rest of the bit that we've done.
We're saying about the moisture, like the engineer said that you'll be surprised once you take this off how much moisture that will actually be behind the render. And when now you're actually seeing it, I don't know if you can see it on the camera there, but there's quite a few like damp spots all over the place.
Yeah, so like
where the moisture is actually coming in.
Grab the camera and you can see like where Darren's been working.
You can see it's all like really dark where the actual moisture and damp is actually coming in.
Yeah, so it's really dark, it's really damp in there.
Yeah.
And these bits are really, really crumbly.
Yeah.
So we're leaving those in there at the moment, but we will be
raking it all out.
We'll be raking it all out when we're ready to point the wall.
Yeah.
So we are just going to do it patch by patch. I think we'll probably start near the top and clear a patch.
Yeah, and just bring it down.
Point it, and then do it bit by bit, because there are lots of loose stones in there as well.
It's going to take a few days to dry out, I think, isn't it? And he did say that. He said, don't be surprised to come in and find that there's puddles of water on the floor and all that, because he said the walls now can actually breathe again, and the moisture will actually want to come out of the wall.
Yeah.
So
we also pointed out to the engineer, we've got lots of like wood in there.
Yeah.
We asked him whether we needed to pull that out and sort of pack it with rocks, and he sort of said no, leave it, it will dry out, don't touch it. So we will literally be packing all around that. It's
nice to get it off. Jade and I were saying though, it's nice to get it off. It's nice to sort of see this isn't too bad, but it's just nice to get the really horrible stuff off.
Yeah, the middle bit of the wall is actually the worst, isn't it? Like the ends look a lot nicer than the middle does.
Yeah.
So
it's just nice to be taking it back to the original stone, and obviously all this is going to be pointed and rendered again, but we just want to get it right back, clean it all out.
Yeah, so our plans have actually changed in this room. We were going to have it completely open plan. So we were going to take down this wall, and we are still going to take down this wall because it's in pretty bad shape and a lot of moisture has come in. And it's been coming in from there's a hole in the roof. So I think I'm expecting a lot of moisture to be up and around this area.
So I'm going to spin that so people can see it a bit easier.
So we are actually going to close this room off and have it as a snug. That was a recommendation by our engineer. Yeah,
I had many conversations with him on that.
And we are going to put in a double-sided log burner, so we can have it in the snug and in the kitchen dining area. This will be...
It's going to look lovely, isn't it?
Yeah. This will be our posh room.
Yes.
Our posh room where we come at the end of the day when we're not so muddy and come to relax and chill out
and fall asleep.
Yeah. And in the kitchen dining area, so that area is quite big, so we're going to just have another sofa in that area, in the dining area.
Just like a lounge area, won't it?
Just to kind of, so we can still chill out and all spend time as a family, even when we're cooking and things.
By the dining table and everything. And
that's kind of the plan for that. But we're really pleased with actually how it's looking. Like I said, the middle bit I thought looked really bad, and our engineer said that actually that's really good, but I think this looks really good. So
I know, yes.
We'll probably have a conversation with him and we go, no, that's really terrible.
We wondered, didn't we? We were saying again, we were wondering if there was something here, because you can near enough see like...
Just to the left of you?
There, isn't it? You can near enough see like straight line coming down here.
On the
stones. And there's also similar just over there, and we wondered if
it's been filled in a little bit after the wall was built. I don't know.
No, we really don't know, but it's going to look nice anyway. But
yeah. So thanks for joining us this week, guys. Hope you enjoyed this week's video. Sorry it's been a bit mismatched and a bit all over the place.
But it's going to be like that a bit, isn't it? Because we're playing with the weather. We're into autumn now over here, and anyone that lives here knows that the weather is very temperamental.
Yeah.
And you've just got to react to each day as it happens.
Yeah, we're in October now, so.
Yeah. So the house needs an awful lot of work like this doing inside, so it gives us perfect opportunity to come in when it's raining.
Yeah. So if you like the video, please give it a like.
Yeah.
Comment as always. We do try to reply to all of them. And if you don't already, please subscribe. And we'd like to also thank you for all of the subscribers that have come over from Building the Nest. We've had a little bit of an influx of new subscribers. So hello and welcome to the channel.
Yeah,
and,
if you haven't commented yet, just give us a shout out on that. And really much appreciated.
Yeah, and we'll see you next week.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.